Okay, it's a go.
All right. So we are Team C in the Globus competition, and we will talk about pretty much everything. And I'll start with the strategic plan. So this is the year 12. So the last year's map, and pretty much lays out where every company is. Um, we we initially decided to go broad differentiation. We want to give the high end will be our differentiation, and we aim a global target. So in the beginning, like year 7, year 6, 7, 8, we aim for rather high end sections, particularly rating R5 and 5.5 for camera. Drones not that high, but still higher than the industry average. Later down the line, we noticed company B is heading into our direction of competition, and the lower part, the medium part, this part, no one touches. So we kind of aim for that section instead of going head on head to competition because it's costly. So later in the years, we kind of started here, and then we gradually moved towards here because we know no one's touching this section of the market. So we cut and by lowering our peak rating for our camera, we cut costs on manufacturing and everything. So it lowered our cost for the camera, and then we went to a focus differentiation because we noticed, like Team A said, the Latin America and Asia section is not a fan of high cost, like high priced products. So we say, maybe we can lower the price a bit to cater to those kind of market that no one's currently interested in. So we lower our price for the camera. We maintain our high end drone thing, but as you can see, we kind of lag behind on the marketing costs, and I think that's affecting our sales of our drones a bit.
So for product and marketing strategy, I basically want to talk about 4 P's of the strategy. So according to the principle of market, our company needs of consumers in various regions targeted research. We pay attention to the function of development and require the product to have a unique selling point. Put the function appeal of the product in the first place. We improve actual working conditions to bring better working efficiency and better product quality. For price, we set different prices at the beginning, and we are looking to get the maximum income in each region, and so as to survive and develop in the competition. We wanted to capture the market in the long run, at the expense of the short run, so that consumers would focus on value rather than price. We initially position ourselves as a high-end product and gradually lower the price afterwards. And we price Asian and Latin American products differently than those in North American and Europe, because it's depending on the region's ability to consume. Our company spent a lot of marketing. The longest widget for our product is a year. For place, our company cannot face the consumers directly, so we pay more attention to the establishment of dealers and sellers. That's how companies can connect with consumers. For promotions, we in the EC camera and UAVs industry, only companies that can well combine the national conditions, product positioning, market demand, and broad strategy could formulate effective market planning to success. The necessary investment can also make the promotion better as well.
And just to like kind of explain why it says relationship-based promotion, because we spend, compared to the web display and the advertisement, we spend a lot more on the retailer support stuff. We hope the retailers will, because we are building a premium product, we hope the retailers will help us build a better customer relationship management thing. So that's why I put the relationship-based promotion there. Our product strategy, as I mentioned before, have a term. So the camera the camera both are in-house assembly focused at initial, and we did invest a lot initially to expand our manufacturing capabilities, and then later down the line we noticed our market share is fluctuating, especially in the UAV drones because they are highly priced, and the camera we tried to do the outsource because we figured we are going to a best cost strategy for the camera later down the line, and we don't need to do everything in-house to and try to cut the cost, and that's why we offered the special contract offer to those retailers at a great discount. Apparently our product isn't that attractive enough, we didn't get that, but if we have a couple more years out, we will do even more adjustments in that decision to see how the reaction of the market is. And the compensation labor strategy is
for compensation and labor strategy, in order to make our high-end product strategy to work, we have to have motivated and productive worker. Thus, we pay a higher than average wage, as well as more compensation and bonus to our labor forces. In addition, we started our robotics assembly for both products early to help increase our productivity. In later years, we discovered that our AC camera sales is slowing down and we are losing market share. Our labor cost was adjusted to meet our new strategy for our AC camera assembly. Unfortunately, we underestimated our manufacturing capacity, so it went overboard, and thus we have an excess in productivity. Yeah. And for our corporate citizenship strategy, though we have a high-end product strategy, we do have a high price. However, we hope the price is justified by the fact that we activity trying to be socially responsible corporation. We started early at year 8, and we dedicated our resource to charity every following year. We consistently and continuously dedicated to a green initiative program and renewable energy program, and we wanted our suppliers to share our ethics and responsibility to the environment.
Yeah, so that's about corporate social responsibility part, because we figured we're doing high-end product, we should do better. That's simply our philosophy. So that's why we started everything. Very good continuously.
So for financial strategy, we want to seek the long-term development of the enterprise in the future. Therefore, the formalization of financial strategy will have a significant impact on the financial activities for a long term in the future. So our strategy is to enhance the enterprise financial competitive advantage on the basis of analyzing the impact of internal and external environmental factors on the capital flow to make over our long-term and creative planning for the enterprise capital flow and to ensure the implementation of the process. We basically deepen the management of large budgets and strengthen cost control, and strengthen capital management, improve the efficiency of capital operation. So for AC cameras AC cameras, the employees do not have that much benefits because the action camera technology is very mature and there are a lot of skilled people, and our company attaches great importance to the training of employees, because more training for employees can improve use that money to repurchase our stocks, repurchase the stock will have a higher value, and it means also to be the best experience with our technologies, our products and services always support our consumers who are looking for the reasonable price with the great quality of products and consumer service. For UAV drones, they are new product and they have a lot of market share. AC have been on the market for a long time, and there are a lot of competition. The market share is already good, so our company focus on the development and marketing of drones. In order to improve the quality and efficiency of drones, our company provide a lot of benefits for it as well.
So competition are company A and company B. Company A,
Thanks.
so company A is the low cost strategy. They provide they apparently they have a lower price and they control their costs to meet that price, maintain their profitability. They are apparently the strongest in the industry. They have a great market share in all regions. They have high management capacity to match their market share and low cost, and they are fairly strong in the market, as I showed in the map before. And company B is, I thought they were going best cost initially because at the first years in the benchmark, I didn't see they are near our quality rating, and then their quality rating is gradually increasing and starting to catch up with us, so we had to adjust. And so I think they started as a best cost and then moved on to high end. They are a close competitor because the product range and the price range are very similar. They are pursuing our same market sector, and they have stronger marketing than us, especially in the drone area, and their prices a bit lower than us. Looking at the two other competitors, we do see a disadvantage in our marketing expenditure because we are using the excess cash to do dividend paybacks or to invest into our manufacturing capacity, and our manufacturing capacity is we kind of underestimated it, and we invest too much in that, and so our fixed cost, our fixed asset and fixed cost is really high. That was our disadvantage. And looking at our competitors, because we see a gradual change into different market sectors, so we did steer away from the high-end camera because it's too costly to keep competing in the same market while there are other market segments we can easily get into. And another reason is, to lower the cost of camera, we did see a slight increase in our market share of the AC camera. So we are going to utilize the existing manufacturing capabilities of our camera assembly line. So we kind of changed strategy for our camera, and the financial strategy, we kind of did everything out of our own pocket, out of our cash, and the strategy change is just too expensive for that. So we didn't need to take out some loans to fund our change in the strategy, and that's why we did take some loans to help the product strategy move forward. In conclusion, our performance then is not that great. If we started over again, we would definitely do better. Like I said before, we need a more aggressive marketing campaign. We didn't spend enough on the marketing, especially in the drone area. That's our strong suit. We should spend more in our drones. And the growth strategy needs to be looked at, because like I said, we invested too much initially, and then we have to live with a high fixed cost. The lessons learned to survive in this industry, you've had to find a place to fit in. Right now, we are competing with company B and leaving a totally untouched market sector. That is not a great idea. And find where the growth potential is when we are looking at our camera. The change in strategy is successful. We brought back some market share. We brought back some profitability, and that's a good thing to learn from. Later down the years, if maybe we'll do the same thing with the UAV, but year 12 is the answer. And yeah, definitely be mindful of what the competitor is doing. Keep benchmarking with their products and see where your product is, and just find a place you want to be in. And that's it, pretty much. Do you want to talk about the appendix?
No, that's good.